Hey everybody, I'm Sasha, and today, of course, I'm back in the hoodie, mask, and these fingerless gloves. I'm back in these again because today's video is going to be on, yes, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So what is this one about? Okay, so here in this film, Miles Morales, doing pretty good in school, and he wants to know, and he's got to figure out what he's got to do with his life now. Like when he goes to college, he wants to, do what he wants, but unfortunately, evidently, everybody keeps saying how what his life is supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to do this, supposed to do that, and he wants to try to go to college. I want to say for engineering and stuff like that. But no, we all know that's not what he wants to do. No. Well, the reason is because he wants to find a way to, see Gwen Stacy. That's the whole reason why he wants to do this. But then things take really weird turns when, he meets Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy travels to his dimension with a funny looking watch so she can travel through to any universe she wants and not be affected, as in she won't glitch, like she won't glitch. And there are so many spider people. Of course, Peter B. Parker is back with a baby. Hey, don't drop that baby. I don't know. Yeah, that's Mayday. That's his baby. Hey, don't drop that baby. She looks like a baby version of Katie Mitchell. If you ask me. Of course, there's also Miguel O'Hara. Spider-Man 2099. Anyway, when he meets him, he tells him some pretty bad news. And that's the fact that it's about the canon event, saying that the person who is chief officer, they have to die to keep the Spider-Verse intact. Otherwise, they're going to have more problems. And their main problem is some wannabe villain known as the Spot. Okay, it's like, really? The Spot. So, anyway, Miles has to get back so he can keep this from happening because his father is going to be chief, police. He's going to be chief. And he doesn't want him to die, so he's got to get back. But unfortunately, Miguel O'Hara and every single Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Person, excuse me, my mom came in. Anyway, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, Spider-Cat, T-Rex, all them. A Spider-Monkey. They start chasing him, and he needs to get back to his dimension so he can, because he wants to save his father. He has to save him. He wants to save him. But, of course, he's given that choice. Like, seriously, why do we need this choice? Of course, he's given that choice. Kill one to save others, or save the one and everyone dies. It's like, what's the choice going to be? But anyway, he believes he can do both, so let's see him. Let's see him do it. Now, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What did I like about this movie? I like the music. I like the music itself. I like the soundtrack, which also, I do have the soundtrack on a CD. And I'll talk about these songs here in a moment. What the songs are. Metro Boomin did most of the songs. I think 3 of the songs he wasn't involved in, but Metro Boomin did most. So, yeah, I like the music. I like the soundtrack. The characters are good. Actors are good. Like, we got, Shameik Moore is back. Brian Tyree Henry is back, too. Haley Steinfeld, of course. See, Jake Johnson, it won't be the same without him. Jason Schwartzman is here too. Oscar Isaac, he plays Miguel O'Hara. He plays Spider-Man 2099, which I won't lie, he actually did pretty well voicing Spider-Man 2099. And honestly, Spider-Man 2099, honestly, I think I can relate to him a little more because, honestly, he's got that temper. Yeah, I do have a bit of a temper sometimes, so I guess I can relate to Miguel O'Hara. I'm sure anyone can relate to Miguel O'Hara in any way. I don't know, that's just me. Okay, that's just what I say. Of course, there's also Spider-Man with a bag on his head. Spider-Cat, Spider-Punk. Of course, Spider-Man India, I want to say. Yeah, there's also a UK Spider-Man. Of course, those are comics as well. So, yeah, I like the story, too. It was a really good story. Pretty fun little movie. Probably longer than the first one. Yeah, definitely, because this movie runs about 2 hours. Hang on, let's see. Where's the runtime? Does this even have the runtime on it? No. 140 minutes. Yeah, well, the first film, Into the Spider-Verse, it runs about 117 minutes. Yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is about 2 hours and extra minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes because 2 hours is 120. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I liked about this movie. I liked just about everything about it. It was pretty cool. Again, I like the animation. It was so good. The 2D and the 3D. Yeah, it was so good. And I liked the amount of... We got a bigger amount of spider people in here. I won't lie. It was pretty cool. On the best Spider-Man film ever made. Jake Hamilton, Fox TV. Yeah, it's right there on the bottom. You've never seen anything like it in your life. Peter Travers, ABC News. Yeah, on the back there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool little film. This is Blu-ray DVD with a digital, and on the Blu-ray, there are exclusives like over 90 minutes of special features like obscure spiders and Easter eggs, deleted scene, Miguel calling. Yeah. I'm gonna do my own thing, interdimensional destiny, across the worlds, designing new dimensions, designing spiders and spots, scratches, score, and the music of the multiverse, escape from Spider Society, across the comics verse, lyric videos, filmmaker commentary. It also includes creating the ultimate Spider-Man movie, releasing a hero, your friendly neighborhood spider cast. So yeah, there's some pretty cool Easter eggs. Like at the there's a moment where there's a party on the roof in this movie. It's Miles's party, technically, and he was late for it, but that's okay. We've all been late for parties. I'm sure we have. And there's a Jello mold. It's the same Jello, like Caught It with a Chance of Meatballs. If you look in Miles's room, he has a wooden moose on his shelf. It's the moose from the Mitchells versus the Machines. And there's like all sorts of other things as well. Oh, also, Donald Glover shows up. He makes an appearance. Yeah, he makes an appearance in this film, which I think is pretty cool. So, yeah, and this movie is PG in the US for sequences of animated action violence, some language, and thematic elements. And in Canada, it's PG for violence. Yeah, but it says right there. I can't really see it clearly, but yeah. So, yeah. I thought it was a fun movie. I like the story. I like them. Oh, also, I mentioned this in another video. I mentioned this, I think, in my Mitchells versus the Machines review. Like I said, that movie they did for for that movie. They did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, as well as Lego Movie, and they also did Across the Spider-Verse. And remember, I said to be continued, literally, because this movie ends on a cliffhanger. It ends with to be continued, which honestly I think is a pretty good ending. Now when I think about it, it's a good way to end the movie because, well, not just because it's about 140 minutes. Yeah. 140? Yeah, it's about 140 minutes. Not nearly because of that, like, oh, we got to end it now. Like, we'll do it later. But because it leaves the audience like, what? Like, are you kidding me? To be continued. Like, we have to come back for more. We have to come back. So, yeah. So that's why I think now it's a pretty cool ending to have, because to get the audience to come back for the next film, they'll have no choice but to show up to see what's going to happen. Okay. Now, I thought the movie was pretty cool. The story was good. It was a good ending. Good way to end it because, hey, we have to come back for more. Good cast. Good music and soundtrack. Good, just about good everything, to be exact. So, with all that being said, I'm going to rate this movie probably the same rating as the first film. 4.5 stars out of 5. It was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And now before we go, be sure to look for this. I think, oh yeah, you can see my reflection. Hey. Yeah, be sure to look for this. I found this in Target. I don't know if it's, I'm sure you can find it. Who knows still, but I don't know. I just had to get this because I like getting movie soundtracks like 8 Crazy Nights. I got Oh Brother Where Art Thou's soundtrack. I've got movie soundtracks. I love movie soundtracks. This includes songs such as Annihilate, Am I Dreamin'? Or Annihilate, Am I Dreaming? All the Way Live, Danger, Hummingbird, Calling, Silk and Clone, Link Up, Self-Love, Home, Nonviolent Communication, Given Up, and Nos Morales. Yeah, so those are the songs that are included on this. Am I Dreaming, I think is from the end credits, I want to say. Yeah. I can listen to that song over and over and over and over and over. I like the song Am I Dreaming. It's like, I want to say it's like my favorite song on this so far. Yeah. As well as Calling. I love that song too. It's a good one. Let's see. Yeah. Home is also a good one. But I think my most favorite one is Am I Dreaming. Annihilate was a good one. But Am I Dreaming has to be my most favorite one. And most of those were Metro Boomin. Like, okay, let's see. Like, for instance, Danger, which is number 4. Metro Boomin doesn't have his name, so no, not that one. Silk and Cologne, he didn't do that one either. Given Up, he didn't do that either. Yeah, Metro Boomin was not involved in those 3 songs, so out of the 13, he's involved in 10 out of the 13. But, yeah. Okay. But it's a good soundtrack. So, that's my review on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So, if you like what you see, like and subscribe.